Well, we have developing news on a terror plot that targeted Cedar Point.
Yeah, one man accused of scouting the amusement park during the busy Halloween weekends. 19 News reporter Colton Molesky joins us live in the newsroom with the latest developments on this. Colton, this is beyond disturbing.
Nicole, Brian, it is really scary, especially the details starting to come out in court documents. One of the suspects who was arrested for a large terror plot that included Cedar Point went online and searched, "Is it crowded on Halloween weekend?"
Halloween Weekends is a huge end of the season event at Cedar Point. Thousands fill the park looking for fun, a little fright, and a last taste of summer. But the FBI says this year it was a possible target for terrorists. 3 men from Dearborn, Michigan, Muhammad Ali, Majed Mohamud, and Ayub Nasir, are now facing charges for conspiracy to support ISIS and having guns that would be used to carry out a terrorist attack. The FBI served search warrants on October 31st. They believe attacks would have included several targets on Halloween. Cedar Point was likely one of them. Take a look at what agents seized when they made the arrests: 3 AR-15 style rifles, 2 shotguns, 4 handguns, and nearly 1,700 rounds of ammunition, along with tactical vests and gear. The FBI says the group got the weapons in August and September, and court documents show pictures of the group going to gun ranges in September and October. The documents don't list Cedar Point by name, but reference several locations, including an amusement park. Agents found the search, "Is it crowded on Halloween weekend?" on one of the suspects' computers. I reached out to Cedar Point, who confirmed they are working with the FBI, and in a chilling detail, also confirmed the suspects had been spotted on park property. A spokesperson sent me a statement saying, in part, the park took immediate and appropriate action to ensure the continued safety of all on property.
Court documents show the group wanted to die as martyrs. The complaint lists 5 people in total, but 2 without names because they are minors. 3 of the 5 have been charged. I did reach out to the FBI, but received a message that due to the government shutdown, their ability to respond is limited. In the newsroom, Colt Molesky, 19 News.